Here we are, back again, this time with a very hodgepodge-like setup of materials. Basically, all these were gifts from my fiance, so I've been holding them from, like, birthdays, Christmases, those kind of small things, until one day I felt like opening them, or needed to open them, because videos, and today's that day! So, yeah, I'm just gonna open up packs that are mine on the channel, and we will just hope for some good hits. That's basically what it's going to come down to. I'm slowly looking for any... Nope, no rabbits. That was fast. So, yeah, that's all. This is coming off the back of Final Fantasy spoilers, and whew, I am more excited for that than I think I've ever been for anything else. Not big on Universes Beyond, but for some reason this is what's getting it done. Hey, a Cranko mob boss. I mean, that's kind of cool. Tap, create X, 1/1 red goblin creature tokens, where X is the number of goblins you control. Nice and straightforward Cranko. Grow from ashes, shiny, and a shiny swamp with a food token. So we'll just put those in the foil pile. Yeah, nice and simple. I want to save that for last. Well, not last. Last in the draft packs, because I'm always hunting for Shieldred. Streets of New Capenna, nobody really cares about this set, so let's get this bad boy open. Crazy draft packs. Yeah, most of them are draft packs. Just happy to have. It's the thought that counts. So very nice, very happy. Yeah, back to Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy X spoilers for me. Going insane. So many cool cards. It's crazy that, you know, we're doing something crazier in a Universes Beyond than a traditional Magic set, but bonkers. Incandescent Area. Yeah, deals 3 damage to each non-token creature. Okay. I mean, that's Streets of New Capenna for you. I guess I don't have a land spot. This is just trash. Okay, let's do the March of the Machines draft booster. We'll do that next. I remember, it's so funny, just the small things. Like, I remember when this pack was purchased, because for my day job, I was trying to meet someone, and client, and they got canceled on me. So this was a nice little pick me up. So thank you. It's the small things in life, everybody. It's the very small things in life that make it better. So, maybe we've been holding on to a Shieldred or something for a very long time. Knight. Sensor. One of those invasion battle type cards. Hey, it's a Heliod, the Radiant Dawn. So, they're really actually cool Heliod. When there's the battlefield, return target enchantment card that isn't a god from your graveyard to your hand. And then for 4, transform. And you transform. Ooh, and there's a brawl behind it. To Heliod, the Warped Eclipse, basically, you may cast spells as if they had flash. Spells cost 1 less for each card your opponents have drawn this turn. So, very sweet card. I'm not sure what exactly it is worth, but preemptive Bell Ring, because that's cool. And then we have a Brawl Chief of Compliance. Instant sorceries cost 1 less to cast. Whenever a spell or ability you control counters a spell, you may draw a card. If you do, discard a card. So, and then some other little small things here and there. But yeah, 2 honestly really sweet rares out of that. So that was awesome. Still want to wait for that. Let's do the Lost Cavern packs next. Maybe we'll hit a extra Roaming Throne or something. I still need to turn the luck around on the channel. I think we're backwards about 250 to 280 bones and things that we've opened. I think the packs are backwards. So we'll just 2, 3, 4 to the. We'll just do it that way. 4 to the back. Yeah. Pit Offering, Ceratops, Bronchodon, Landmark, Final Strike, Discovery, Song, Death Cap. Alright, back to the beginning. So that little thing, Hidden Contract. We have our foil, Seeing Tower Fungus guy, and always a Malcolm. There's always a Malcolm there. Malcolm, Alluring Scoundrel, Flash Flying. When Malcolm Alluring Scoundrel deals combat damage to a player, put a course counter on it, draw a card, then discard a card. If there are 4 or more course counters on Malcolm, you may cast the discarded card without paying its mana cost. Nice, straightforward, kind of, I guess. Not a bad card, but yeah. Here we are, just kind of continuing. So, same thing, we'll just... Actually, I'll get rid of that, so... Foil land. Oops. Something. I think I know what the card is just by doing something like that, but I forgot. That's kind of what happens when there are cards in the back that are multi-faced. All right, so it should be. We're getting close. Deathcap Marionette. Hidden Courtyard land. Yep, that's what I thought. Growing Rights of Itlimoc. Whenever Growing Rights of Itlimoc enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 4 or more creatures, transform Growing Rights. We also have nothing. Where's the foil in that pack? Oh, it's draft boosters. Duh. So, Itlimoc, Cradle of the Sun. Tap, add green for each creature you control. Straightforward, awesome card. I feel like I have a couple of those, but it's never gonna go wrong. Again, these so far we're dare I say it, we're doing well. I'm gonna look away this time, just in case. Just in case. Alright. Crawlers, scouts. Alright. Oh, wrong pile. See, this is what happens when you go backwards. Your brain gets all messed up sometimes. Boom, 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 boom. Offering, Thousand Moons Infantry, Dinosaur, and Abuelo's Awakening. There's always an Abuelo whenever I'm opening the Lost Caverns. Return target artifact or non-aura enchantment from your graveyard to the battlefield with X additional 1/1 counters on it. It's a 1/1 spirit creature with flying in addition to its other types. Treasure and full art land, so that's different. You go there. Okay, last one. Oh man! Come on! There we go. 1, 2. I screwed up. Well, we're just gonna go rip from the just rip off the band-aid. Galta Stampede Tyrant in the borderless or showcase, whatever you want to call it now. When Galta Stampede Tyrant enters the battlefield, put any number of target of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. So that is our winner of the pack, and then we'll just quickly go through the rest here and see what we have. Really screwed that up. Paging. And we have a shiny guy. Cave, that goes there, and then these are all the comments. So, yeah, cool. I mean, I'm not complaining about a nice Galta. Again, like I said, these are, I don't know. Alright, we'll leave the Phyrexia for last. I'll say right now, if this has the Shieldren in it, I'll lose my mind. I will absolutely go ballistic. So I think they're backwards. So I don't screw it up this time. We're just going to go like this, because I don't want to ruin the surprise. Outrider, Colossal Growth, Bog, Tattered, Negate, great card, Peaks, another Dolan, Griffin Protector. I always remember playing pre-release in the set and getting smoked. Cult, Coral Colony, and Arns, whatever. Don't really care. Thought it was the rare. Alright, Moment of Truth, green. Llanowar, Green Widow. The chase still is there. Reach Trample Domain for 8. Return Green Widow from your graveyard to the battlefield. Tapped. It gains if this permanent would leave the battlefield, exile it instead of putting it anywhere else. This ability costs 1 less to cast for each basic land type among lands you control. So we got a Giant Spider. Giant Spider. Oh. And another foil rare, black. If only it was different. So we have the Raven Man as well. Legendary creature, human wizard, beginning of each end step. If a player discarded a card this turn, create a 1/1 black bird creature token with flying, and this creature can't block. 4, tap, each opponent discards a card. Activate only as a sorcery. Alright, not bad. So we'll do the draft boosters next. Hopefully everyone's enjoying themselves here. I sure am. Sometimes it's nice knowing, like, I'll probably just keep every single one of these cards. Man, draft boosters, come on, bro. Alright, so I don't screw it up, and we're just gonna really gonna do it. Really. Yep. Cool, great. Sun, done. Unnatural. So, I gotta ask, so, if you've made it this far, out of the last, how many sets? We'll go 3 years of sets. I started with the horrible block that was our another return to Innistrad, so Crimson Vow, Midnight Hunt. And from there on, what has been your favorite set so far? And honestly, why? Tell me down below. I was having great conversations last week with people who watched the Dragon's Maze videos, telling me they started with the blocks and returning and coming back. So do that with this video. What's been your favorite thing, Magic the Gathering wise, in recent sets? Because it's really cool to know. Black Sun's Twilight. Yeah. Not a bad card. Instant X black. Up to 1 target creature gets -X until end of turn. If X is 5 or more, return a creature card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Pretty straightforward on what that does. Honestly. Okay. Whew. Big hitter. Let's go, please. Alright, so same thing. We'll just to be safe, because that should be everything. Salver Pointer, Minor Misstep, Raptor, Oil, Gold Stash, Long Legs, I did it again, that's fine. Mint Forest, because of the foil, we have a Cinderlash Ravager, so nice little shiny there, and Tyvar, Jubilant Brawler, so another boring kind of planeswalker. So it's in the showcase version. You may activate abilities of creatures you control, so those creatures had haste, tap, +1, untap up to 1 target creature for a 3-drop for 3, and a -2 mill 3 cards, and you may return a creature card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So honestly, pretty underwhelming for that. Let's see, what can I do with this blister here? Same thing, just chop it up at the top, pull it on out. So we're going to end with a set booster. Really need to clean up my basement, but last pack magic. Always got to give the camera a little tap. Let's go. Let's just hope. Keep on going for something good here. But yeah, tell me your favorite sets. We're all here to learn, enjoy, and have fun playing. Okay, so I'm just going to do it from the back again. Never mind, I'm going to do it from the front, because it's that way. Leave those guys out to dry. Land. Scrapping Herder. Wow, alright, cool. Immobilizer, Longbook, Thrumming Bird, Myrrh, Sawblade Scamp, White Sun's Twilight for our rare, so we got 2 of the Twilights. So X and 2 white, you gain X life, create X 1/1 colorless Phyrexia Might artifact creature tokens with Toxic 1, and this creature can't block. If X is 5 or more, destroy all other creatures. And Mirror Convert shiny to end off the opening. Neat. Did we hit our total? Well, I mean, total's on screen. Did we hit it? No, if I'm just gonna judge the basis off $4 to $5 a pack, I don't think there were enough hits to make it there. It might be a little close, depending on what the Heliod goes for now, because I still think that's a crazy card, but it might not be that as broken as I think it is. But no, I'm just happy to open up some gift packs for me, so I'm very happy. Hope you guys enjoyed watching it with me and going through and opening some older cards. But yeah, that's what happens when you save up gifts from people. Yeah, so John _Deadcord, I'm going to be signing off on this one, so thanks for tuning in. Obligatory subscribe to keep the channel growing, because I have great things coming. Yeah, that's really all I got. Bye, see you next time.